Sonia Kumari, a young woman whose dreams of a brighter future was cruelly shattered. This tale is a haunting reminder how love can cost you your life. You will be shocked by the end of this true crime story of Sonia Kumari, a girl who aspired to change her life through the world of social media, but whose fate took a dark and unexpected turn. Sonia Kumari was a spirited young woman whose life began in the modest neighborhoods of Nangloi, West Delhi. Her parents, originally from Bihar, had migrated to Delhi in search of a better life and opportunities. Sonia's father earned a living by selling animal feed, while her mother worked tirelessly from home to support the family. Despite these efforts, financial constraints loomed large, forcing Sonia to leave school after completing the 10th grade. Yet Sonia's spirit was unyielding. She was determined to lift her family out of poverty and dreamt of owning a home where they could live with dignity. Sonia wanted to follow her dreams, so she looked at the growing world of social media. She believed that being an Instagram influencer would help her make a difference. She spent a lot of money saved in her piggy bank to buy a good smartphone. She started creating and uploading funny videos. She was very committed. Day in and day out, after finishing her household tasks, Sonia would engage in making more content, believing that consistency is the ticket to success. It certainly did, because her number of followers began to grow, eventually crossing over 7,000 loyal followers. But with increasing success, Sonia's dreams found an unexpected enemy in the form of some ghost, as she called him lovingly. The so-called ghost was no ghost but her secret boyfriend Sanju. Their love grew secretly, and Sonia would often be posting pictures and stories about their love on Instagram. Her family felt that she was behaving otherwise, but did not know who the boy really was. Sonia called him Ghost out of love and kept her relationship secret. As their relation became stronger, Sonia fell in love with Sanju. She lost interest in everything around her, intoxicated by the grip of young love. Though it was secret, Sonia's family suspected that she was involved with someone but did not know who he was and what he wanted. Before continuing this video, like this video and subscribe to this channel, because we will continue to explain cases that others don't dare to speak about. Being 7 months pregnant, Sonia declared in year 2024, she told her family that the father of the child was Sanju, and then declared that she wished to spend her life with him. Mrs. Rajni Devi realized that Sonia never went out and was mostly nauseated. So, they took her to see a doctor, which revealed the truth about the pregnancy. In October 2024, Sonia witnessed Karwa Chauth, an old festival in which newly married women traditionally fast for the husband's long life. Though she hadn't joined the relationship of marriage, Sonia was very much devoted to Sanju. Her family feared this act of devotion, but with the passage of time, they accepted her relationship as Sonia possessed strong willpower. October 21, 2024. Sonia left early in the morning with all her belongings. She told her sister that Sanju's family would not accept her ever. She made her wake up mom when she could not find Sonia in time. She would try her best to call Sonia, but Sanju was never cooperative enough to say anything. He never replied back to them about anything. Manish, Sonia's brother, and the rest of her family were terrified and confused. They tried to file a missing complaint against Sonia, but the police dismissed their concerns on the grounds that Sonia and Sanju were adults who had left on their own. For answers, the family started to search for her on its own. Days passed, then something important happened. Manish received a call from the police station in West Bihar. A lad had been caught with papers belonging to Sonia and their father. The young man was actually Sanju. His original name was Salim. When questioned by the police, Salim admitted to a terrible truth that broke the family's heart. Salim planned this hoax from the very beginning. He had fabricated a false name along with Sonia and always was assured that he will marry her so that she may still be hopeful. On 21st of October night, Salim, Pankaj, and Horrifying took Sonia to a deserted village called Madina. There in the darkness of night, they cruelly murdered Sonia and her foetus by burying her in a shallow pit. Sonia found in Salim a man she thought she loved with a future, only to end up in a mess of lies and betrayal. Salim's intentions were never genuine. His relationship with Sonia was only an applied plan to meet his needs while leaving all suffering to the side. Sonia. The story raises some disturbing questions. Does Sonia come to know who Salim really was before she died too young? Was she the only one whom Salim conned by lying, or are the other victims of his charming self also many like her? Salim's life was full of all the signs of lying, as he had very changing Instagram handles. Sonia's sad ending reminds us how important it is to be careful in relationships. In a world where lies can look like love, It's important to take time to really get to know someone before trusting them with your life and dreams. The story is a cautionary tale not only for the young woman, but for anyone who finds himself carried away by the promise of love, not fully understanding what the other fellow wants. As we close today's episode, let Sonia's story teach everyone something important. While it is necessary to trust and love, also take a lot of care and precautions. Time shows all truths, and being patient can stop the tears. In the land where appearances are misleading, taking enough time to understand who's real might change a dream come true into a bad experience.